everyone. Welcome to This Day. It is Tuesday and it's November 17th. Now we do have one meeting to tell you about today. It is the third board meeting and it will be live right here on Village Television following our morning broadcast of This Day. So stay tuned for that. And then on our show today we have Theater Guild, and it's with Wendy Shade and Lisa Bender. Now the two of them talk all about some exciting things that are coming down the pike. So stay tuned for that. And then following the Theater Guild, I am going to tell you who the board directors and officers are for all three boards. So you can have a highlight of all the ones that are returning and some new ones as well. All right, let's go ahead and jump to our COVID resources for you. You can go to covid19.ca.gov where you can get all of the governor's plans. And as you know, we have moved back to the purple levels, so you can see how that affects your everyday by looking at that website. OCHealthInfo.com is where you can get all the COVID numbers in various demographics. You can choose by gender, you can choose by city or by zip code. And then you can call the hotline at 714-834-2000. Of course, you can go to our website, which is LagunaWoodsVillageAlerts.com, where we update our website on a regular basis. And you can email us at info@LagunaWoodsVillage.com. Okay, our weather is looking quite nice all week, and into the weekend we are not looking at any rain, which is a good thing because now we will be having mostly outdoor dining. So hopefully you bring along a coat, and or hopefully the restaurants that you'll be dining at will have heaters outside. Today 76-56, tomorrow partly cloudy, 72-56. Thursday also partly cloudy, 70-54, and then we have some high clouds on Friday. Shouldn't affect the temperatures too much, 67-51, and then Saturday, very nice, 72-52. Our sunrise this morning was 6:25 a.m. and then our sunset is going to be 4:47. And look at those yummy pumpkin spice whoopie pies. So I thought that sounded absolutely delicious, and I'm going to get that recipe at foodnetwork.com, and they're super easy to make. I like super easy. So super easy, and you can get it at foodnetwork.com. If you have a recipe or something that you have found that you would like to make, share it with us at LagunaWoodsVillageTV@gmail.com. We look forward to hearing about a recipe that maybe you have found for dessert, something alternative to our regular pumpkin or apple pie. All right, stay tuned and we will have the Theater Guild. We'll be right back.
Most real estate agents stick to the 3 Ps of marketing. They place it on the MLS, they put up a sign, and pray that it sells. Laguna Premier Realty takes a different approach to marketing your home. From professional and high-quality photos to high-definition video, single property websites, and 3D virtual tours. We will make your property stand out and, most importantly, sell. So whether you are looking to list your current home or find your dream home in the Village, Laguna Premier Realty is here to help.
Welcome back. Well, today I am joined by Lisa and Wendy with the Theater Guild, and we have a few things to cover that are coming up, and can you believe it? We're actually talking about 2021 items. Well, ladies, thank you for joining me. How are you today?
Very well, thank you. It's nice to be here.
Excellent. Well, we're glad you could be here with us too. Some new faces that we haven't seen from Theater Guild yet this year, so I'm happy to have you both here. So, all right, Lisa, you're going to start us off with the event that's happening on the 19th, the I Am Me. Can you tell us what that is?
Yes, I would love to. And I would like everybody to attend the IME Zoom meeting that we're having on November 19th at 7 o'clock. And I'll give you information a little bit about how to join that meeting if you're not a Theater Guild member. This is our second round of doing what we call IME, where we've had members of the Theater Guild write something about themselves that explains who they are and what the impact has been on their life. This particular one is more focused on the holiday season. How has the holiday season impacted you? Has it been positive? Has it been negative? What did you learn as a child about the holiday season? How does that impact you as you think about yourself today? And we've asked people to do a 2-minute dialogue. Some are funny, some are not, and some are joyous. So it's a wide variety of people who have dug deep to take a look at who are you during the holiday season. So it's an IME holiday season. And in order to join that meeting, which is again Thursday, November 19th, please send an email to theaterguildlw@outlook.com.
Perfect. You know, when you think about something like that, I mean, the holidays for everybody, it can bring so many different things. So like you said, some people dig really deep. Do you think as they do this, you know, and then they read it, is it like a therapy for them? What's been the feedback before?
Well, my experience has been it was a little bit of a catharsis for me. I was able to take a look at, for me personally, why did I travel all the time during the holiday season? And I came to some conclusion about that for myself that would be different for other people, but I did the escape route during the holidays. And I have a particular reason why I did that. And so listen in to find out why Lisa Bender travels during the holidays.
All right, stay tuned.
Yeah, I'm going to be constricted with COVID. I'm not getting on an airplane anytime soon. My travel plans are now into 2022.
Yeah, well, you're not alone there. I mean, that's been, I think, the hardship for so many people. I mean, I can't even travel to see my father. So it's,
Yes.
in Texas. So it's really challenging for so many. So I think this one you're having coming up will be really good. So thank you for that information. Okay, so we've got Readers Theater auditions. What's coming up with that, Wendy?
Yeah, we are so excited. We're launching another Readers Theater for next year. As you said, 2021 is around the corner. And it's an opportunity for our members to try their hand at directing and acting and do it all virtually without having to memorize, which is always a big thing with the theater, and risk their health during this time. So it's we did it this year. We had a very successful Readers Theater that Barbara Powell produced, did 5 different scenes, and there were directors for the first time. I was one. There were people who had never acted before, who tried their hand at acting. And it was really a great opportunity to get our members engaged. You know, everybody says there's not a whole lot to do because we're all home with, and everybody is Zooming, but it's an opportunity to do something really creative and try your hand at something new. And as a matter of fact, we even got some new members join, which, was kind of an unexpected bonus, because I think in part they were energized by seeing us try so hard at trying to keep the momentum going, and they wanted to be a part of that momentum. So it was an incredibly successful program. We're getting ready to launch it again for 2021. There'll be an announcement that will be out very shortly, and it will give people, a whole new group of people, a whole new group of directors and actors, a chance to try their hand and take us through into the new year. And obviously, we encourage everybody to really give it some thought, whether you're a member or you're not a member. It's a great opportunity to try something new. So look for that announcement coming. Anybody interested will be asked to contact Barbara Powell, who will be doing it again this year. And her email will be in there, and the deadline to apply is December 10th.
Okay.
So
awesome. Now, it's interesting, and I'm wondering if you guys found this with some of those new actors, is that when they're Zooming, they're not in front of anybody in person. Right. And I feel like when I'm interviewing everyone, they are so much more comfortable in their living room than they are in the studio.
Absolutely. It's, I directed the scene from Phil Duran's upcoming book, which, we've talked about on your show before. And I initially thought it was going to be very intimidating. I had to deal with Phil and I had to deal with these actors. And we even got 2 high school seniors who were part of the show. And it wasn't intimidating at all, because you do, as you said, you have that distance. You're not like standing in front of people, you're doing it virtually, and it changes the whole dynamic, which is why I think we're going to be more and more successful with this readers theater concept, because no memorization, no having to get dressed, you can do it in your sweats in front of your computer, no makeup, nobody cares, so it's a great fun opportunity.
Oh, that's great. Oh, go ahead, Lisa.
No, I was going to say, and one of the nightly news programs last night made a big deal about a high school doing a readers theater. And here we are in Laguna Woods already doing readers theater.
I love it.
Because you can do it safely and from the comfort of your home. And
Yeah,
you can
have a bunch of people do it at one time too. I mean, I don't know how many people, like how many did you have last time?
We did 5 different scenes, so we had 5 different directors, and some of them brand new who had never. I think there were 3 of us who had never directed before, and then I guess between the cast of all 5, maybe 20 people in the cast.
Oh, okay.
We had over 60 people.
You had 60 people zooming at the same time.
Zooming at the same time.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
and our capacity can go up to 100.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, well, I guess you got to give it a try.
We haven't done it, but 60 was no problem. And it was an opportunity to invite friends and family from across the country who typically can't come and see anything that you're doing. So
Exactly. I think when we're done here, I want to give my dad the email so he can join in on it, because I think he would enjoy it a lot.
Oh, good. That'd be great.
Absolutely.
That'd be great.
So we've been plugging the Johnny Carson show for some time.
Yes.
I know that's happening this weekend, and as far as I can tell, there's no rain
Next weekend.
So yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Next weekend.
Next weekend. Yeah. So we did. We had to reschedule our Village Drive-In show at Clubhouse 5. But we will be presenting it on Saturday, the 21st. And it is a great show, Lisa. I mean, there is something for everyone. There is singing, there are comedy bits, there's magic, there's one of the scenes from the Readers Theater from this year will be enacted. So, it's just a great review. And at a time of people just wanting to kind of do something different, it's great entertainment. There are only a couple of tickets left. So anyone who's interested, I urge you to book fast. You can purchase those via ActiveNet, our Laguna Woods Village activity portal.
Right.
But, and just one last thing I just wanted to mention, Barbara Powell has written and directed this review, and under the most challenging of circumstances, whether it's weather, whether it's an outdoor pop-up stage, whether it's a small cast because of COVID and social distancing and masks, you name it. And she has done a stellar job. And we are very fortunate as a club to have her as our program chair this year. She's worked tirelessly and really kept the club energized through these really tough times. So
I
agree
with that. And I just want to add to what Wendy is saying. The pop-up theater, although there's a few tickets left, it's $5 per car.
Right.
So you can create a clown car and get everybody that you know into the car so they can come see this from the Theater Guild.
Good. Well, it sounds fun. I mean, you guys always put on some great stuff, so I'm sure everybody will really enjoy that and give them an opportunity to do something outside, which is great. So community outreach. Lisa, you've got some comments about community outreach. You guys are really good about doing that overall. What's coming up?
Yeah, so what's coming up for us is really a continuation of supporting the Orange County client program, the holiday program that they're having this year. They're typically focused on homelessness, assistance with homes, and also they run a food pantry for folks. And they're very large contributors to people in need within Orange County. And we have supported them in the past by what they called their adoptive family program, which they have to, I have a phone call. Sorry, Lisa, hang up.
Hey man, it's like live TV.
Live TV, right. All right. Okay, it should go now to my voicemail. Thanks. Yeah, we do adopt a family, and we've been able to provide gift cards, gifts for children, food. And now, because of COVID, they've also had to change the way in which they are doing donations for families this year. Right. And we're only going to be able to do gift cards and stocking stuffers for the children. And we'll make this donation on behalf of the membership of the club.
Okay.
I think we do like to give back to our community. We have done donations to the Laguna Woods Foundation. We have funded a scholarship with Laguna Hills High School for a drama student in memory of one of the, I don't think she was a founding member, but a very energetic member of the Guild who passed away. So we have that scholarship going. Okay. And in the village, we support the village games.
Oh, right.
We ran a golf cart in the Halloween parade recently. And we put our shows on TV6
right
sometimes, so that we can entertain the community with some of the things that we have done. And we're looking at some of our past things to see whether or not they're ready for prime time on TV6. So
well, that's great. Well, you guys
enjoy doing that.
That's great.
Right, very active. Right.
That's great. That's great. Well, you know, I mean, there's a lot going on, and I really appreciate you guys doing as much as you do. And then just to kind of round things out, Wendy, you wanted to just touch on the elections, and I think that'll be a great way to close out our interview.
Yep, absolutely, Lisa. And as the year turns and we're coming to the end, we all know what elections are about these days. We're no different. We as a club have new leaders elected every year. So our nominating committee has met, and we have a new slate of officers we're going to be presenting to our membership at the meeting on the 19th. Okay. So some exciting new members to the board, and a new fresh start for the new year.
Perfect. So, and if someone did want to participate in that meeting, you could always email you and get the link. So that email is theaterguildlw@outlook.com. Is that correct?
That's correct. We encourage anyone who would like to join in. It's going to be a great meeting. IME First is just a great program, and I think people will really, really enjoy it. So I encourage them.
And we'll do a shout out to your father, Lisa.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I love it. Oh my gosh. Okay. His name is James.
James?
Okay.
James
okay.
So okay. I'll send him the link, and hopefully he'll be able to join you guys.
Oh, okay, that would be
terrific.
All right. Terrific. Thanks so much.
And thank you for giving us this opportunity. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Right. You guys have a great day.
You too.
And we'll be right back after this.
Today, we are marking the beginning of a new era as City of Hope opens its first location right here in Newport Beach.
We have 500 scientists and doctors who have dedicated their lives to beating cancer. So they use that intellectual capital to try to make sure every patient gets the best care possible that's known to science.
back. I wanted to share with you your board officers and directors. Obviously, they had all the voting, and now we have the list of everybody. So we're going to start off with GRF annual meeting board officers and directors. Bunny Carpenter is the president. Egon Garth Hoffner is the first vice president. James Hopkins is the second vice president. Joan Milliman is the secretary. John Pearlstone is the treasurer. And then the directors are Yvonne Horton, Bert Moldau, Gan M., because I don't want to butcher your last name, Lynn Stanley, Sue Stevens, and Don Tibbetts. So there you have it for GRF. Then the next one is United. Now, United's president is Sue Margolis. First vice president is Anthony Libator. Second vice president is Riza Bastani. Secretary is Neda Ardani. Treasurer is Azar Asghari. And the directors are Cash Akragar, Elsie Addington, Manuel Armendariz, Brian Gilmore, Carl Randazzo, and Andre Torn. And for third, we have Steve Parsons is the president. Annie McCary is the first vice president. Ralph Engdahl is the second vice president. Lynn Jarrett is the secretary. Robert Muchnick is the treasurer. And our directors are Kush Bada, Debbie Dotson, John Frankel, Riza Karimi, Donna Rain Sistak, I'm sorry if I mispronounced your last name, and Craig Wayne. Most of these folks from the boards we have interviewed, so I've been privy to how their names are pronounced. So I apologize if I butchered the ones that I did butcher. But there you go. Now you have all of the directors, and this was also listed in your What's Up in the Village on Monday of this week, so you can recap there. So let's just go right into our announcements. If you are a new resident to United, your new resident orientation will be an online orientation, and that'll be held tomorrow. That'll be at 4:30 in the afternoon. And if you want information about that, you can go to the LagunaWoodsVillage.com website and just type in new resident, and they will have those listed for you and how you can participate. And for third, that'll be later in the month, and we'll keep you abreast of that. As earlier in our show, we interviewed Theater Guild, and they mentioned the I Am Me program, and it's called I Am Me First Holiday Edition. It'll be November 19th at 7 p.m. And if you would like to participate, you can request the Zoom link by sending an email to theaterguildlw@outlook.com to participate. And if you want to just listen in, send them an email, and they can send you the link also so you can listen in on that activity. The Theater Guild will be doing their Johnny Carson performance. It'll be on Saturday, November 21st at 2 p.m., and that will be at the Clubhouse 5 parking lot. You do need a ticket, so do make sure that you go to the website, LagunaWoodsVillage.com, under Amenities, then Recreation, and then you'll be able to find the Active Net there, and it's $5 per vehicle. Another activity this weekend, lots going on, is the rummage sale in which Age Well and the Florence Sylvester Senior Center is doing. The sale is on Saturday, November 21st from 8 a.m. to noon. However, they're still requesting items, so please load up your car with items that you think might sell, and you can drop them off over at the Florence Sylvester Senior Center on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 1 to 3 p.m. You do not have to get out of your car. You can just leave them in the trunk, open your trunk, and they will go ahead and take those out for you. So that's a real nice activity to raise money for their organization. Now, Restaurant 19 is offering a Thanksgiving dinner. Now, I'm imagining that things have changed with them, so you may want to give them a call to find out exactly what they're offering for Thanksgiving. So you can call them at 949-206-1525, and that way you can get an idea of what it is that they would be offering. Thanksgiving hours, we will have holiday hours. For Thanksgiving Day, there'll be no bus service. The day after Thanksgiving, Plan a Ride service is open to all village residents from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., and the last pickup is at 3:30 p.m. But do call to make a reservation at 949-597-4659. Now, December 1st, we're just kind of jump ahead a little bit just to give you an idea of what's coming up. There's a mental health forum, and to participate, they need you to go on to Eventbrite and get a ticket. Now, I believe this is a no-cost event, but it is a mental health and aging forum that can certainly address issues of how COVID-19 has impacted all of us, especially if you are isolated and you are alone. So I would highly recommend that you participate. It's December 1st from 9:30 in the morning to 12 p.m. And like I mentioned, they would like you to please register at mentalhealthforum.eventbrite.com. And one last item for you is on December 5th, there is a cooking class that's happening, and it's awesome because you can sign up and they will bring all of the goodies right to your door where you can participate and follow along with Chef Asmin Gahraman of Sapphire Culinary Group. And it sounds really fun where you can move along with the chef and participate right along with them. The single dinner is $75, a dinner for two is $150, and it's December 5th at 6 p.m. And you can get the tickets at myagewell.org. So awesome, something fun to do. All right, let's take a look at our weather. Again, it's looking quite lovely for this week with a few high clouds towards the end of the week. But today we are looking at sunshine of 76, 56. Partly cloudy tomorrow, 72, 56. Partly cloudy on Thursday, 70, 54. But then only some high clouds, 67, 51. And then into our weekend, we warm up slightly to 72, 52. Have a great day in the village. Don't forget that right after our morning newscast, we will have third board meeting, so you can watch along here right after this day. Have a lovely day in the village. Stay healthy, and we'll see you again tomorrow at 9. Bye-bye.
Do you need Halloween, Thanksgiving, or Christmas cards? Diane's Hallmark has them all. From a wide selection of gifts as well as Hallmark Christmas ornaments, let Diane's Hallmark help you celebrate these special seasons. We also carry Vera Wang Bradley handbags and jewelry. And don't forget we carry Bibles, Christian books, and gifts as well. Come in today and experience our personalized service. Diane's Hallmark is located in the Walmart Shopping Center next to Hobby Lobby.
Silver
and gold. Consider it sold.
The Jewelry Box of Lake Forest will buy your gold, diamonds, fine watches, coins, and sterling serviceware, regardless of condition. With metals at an all-time high, now is the time to sell. Visit us in person or shop online from the comfort of home.
Silver and gold. Consider it sold.
At the Jewelry Box, it's about trust.
Now there's a new way to buy a new Lexus. It's called Car Dash, only available at SouthCountyLexus.com. It's amazingly simple. Visit SouthCountyLexus.com, select and reserve your new or pre-owned vehicle that comes with a 5-day love it or leave it guarantee. Apply for credit, calculate your payment, and even appraise your trade-in. You can even have the vehicle delivered, all online, saving you valuable time. Push a button, get a Lexus. At South County Lexus, different is amazing.